Okay then folks, what I've got with me today that I've told you about earlier is the One Leaf Commander Night Vision 100. Now strangely enough, just after Christmas I thought to myself, fancy buying a night vision camera just so I can film things down at the range in daylight and at night time when needed. And around the 17th of January I actually got an email from the company that's actually producing these. I'd actually looked at it before and I thought it was a blooming good product from what I could see of it, because I know Steve Allen from Agonology, he'd reviewed it and he put it side by side by his pod, and the pitch quality seemed to be better at night time than the pod. And I looked at a few other YouTubers and they seemed to come up with the same sort of, findings. So when I got this email, it basically asked me if I wanted to try one out, do a review on it and give an honest review, and I says yeah, jumped at the chance, as you would. So it came on Saturday, so I've had a few days now to play around with it. Like all things that fit to rifle scopes, it's all about preparation. So you've got to get the actual mount set up right, and then you've got to find out all about the camera. Well, because I've got issues with memory problems, it takes me a bit longer than the average person. So I could read somewhere today and forget it tomorrow. That's the way it is with me, because I'd like a blood clot on the brain. So things have to be repetition for me to remember things. I'm okay with shooting because I've been doing it for years, but things like reading a book, I can read a book. Well, I can't read a book anymore, put it that way. I'll read so many pages and I forgot what I've read at the beginning. So retention of that kind of thing, it's not brilliant. But visual stimulus is good for me, and by the time I've done it a few times, it does stick in there. So like I said, I thought about buying it, came out of the blue. About 12 days later it showed up through the letterbox, and it came from China, because that's where they're all made anyway. But you can buy them from different places around the world, and they on the website they've put up different places where you can buy them from. Prices will vary depending on exchange rates and where you get them from. In America and on their website they're saying $299. Well, if that's US dollars, it's all around the exchange rate, and I think when the others have mentioned it's been around £215. But when you go to AliExpress, it's around 263. So still not a bad price when you compare it to the pod and other night vision scopes like it. So what you get in the box then, it actually comes with a 32GB memory card. You get a rubber eye cut. You only get one attachment sleeve, so I suppose when you order it you've got to tell them which size adapter you want, and they come in 42mm, 45 and 48mm. So if you've got a specific scope you want to use it on, you can go buy that. Other than that, it means buying an adapter or all three adapters to suit how many scopes you've got, or more than one if you want to keep the adapter on. So it comes with one adapter. It comes with a Samsung 18650 battery. These are flat-ended batteries, but I did look on the blog page and the question was asked, will a normal battery fit that's actually got like a nipple on the end, and they said yes. So according to the actual site, you can fit the batteries as long as it's an 18650. Comes with a USB cable to attach to a computer so you can download. It comes with some PVC tape so you can wrap it around the eyepiece end of the scope. One, that protects the scope from any scratching, and two, it helps to give a tighter fit. That comes with Allen keys as well to actually tighten down on the sleeve that fits on the scope and the mount for the camera. Comes with a manual, and it comes with a little grey pouch that you can put the camera in as well. So that's what comes in the package. Like I say, I've had all three attachments, and I've also got two eyepieces as well, rubber eyepieces. So as you can see, it comes in a box like that. You've probably seen them before. I've actually fitted the 48mm adapter onto my Optizan scope, which is now mounted to the Rite, and you get a cover on top. You get the conventional lens cleaner. There's the One Leaf manual. You can also go onto the website and download a PDF file if your eyesight's not good and you want to look at it on a computer. There's the bag that you can fit it in. It's like a big jeweller's bag. I've got the 45mm and the 42mm attachments there. Comes with the PVC tape. Well, that's the original one. I've got some of my own in there now. That's a spare rubber eyepiece. There's the USB. It's a micro USB port that fits into the camera. And then that is the unit itself. It's pretty solid. It's made. It's not plastic. It's made out of aluminium or something, or aluminum if you're American. At the front there, that's the back end, and all your actual switches are on there. At the front of the sight, you've got the attachment part there that clips onto the attachment on the rifle. The next one up was your battery, so you basically unscrew that to get to your battery, and the battery's there. It actually says One Leaf on the battery, so you can order extra batteries, I would imagine, or just get a normal battery. That is normally the one that's got the nipple on the end, but it's got like a cover on it, but that fits in head first, and you screw it back up. You just set it, tighten it up firmly but not over tight, and then at the top you've got the illuminator, which you can pull in and out, and that will focus the actual lens. And it's a pretty good illuminator, because what they say on the box and on the site is that this will illuminate up to 328 yards, which is almost 300 meters. So it's a pretty good unit, all said and done. Now the actual CMOS processor in it is a really good one. It's from Sony, and it's called a Starvis. It's a full HD 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames per second refresh rate. Now the battery, they say, lasts up to 6 hours, but that's dependent on how often you're using the actual illuminator. If you use your illuminator a lot, it's not going to last 6 hours. So it might only last just over an hour, you never know. So it's always good to have spare batteries with anything. It is supposed to be waterproof out in the elements. On the left hand side you've got a rubber cover. You open that up, and in there you've got your micro SD memory card. Like I say, you get a 32GB card anyway that comes with it, so that will give you quite a bit of viewing time. But it will go up to a maximum of 256GB, I believe. You've also got the connector there for the USB lead, and you've also got a connector for some headphones or earpieces, so you can hear what's actually going on through the camera's point of view. The microphone is at the back, just there, and there's also a light there that comes on when it's on. The actual buttons on it do not illuminate at night, so you must be aware of that, or get used to where they are and feel where they are, and then you shouldn't go too far wrong. So what I did initially, I put tape on the scope, mounted the bracket, and I'd attach the bracket to the camera when I put it on, so I could get it lined up vertically. Once I'd done that, I could then tighten down on the two bolts on the side there, and then you can actually leave it on if you want. If you've only got one gun, or if you want to use just one scope, you can keep that on there. You can remove your scope, put it on a different rifle or whatever. But all you do, it's at a slight angle, there's this little switch on the right hand side. You pull that back, go about at the 10 o'clock position to the left, and you hear it clicking. It's a bayonet fitting. So that is it set up on the rifle. Luckily with this one, because it's like a M4 or M16, it's got an adjustable rear butt, and you can pull that further back that way to give you a bit more eye relief. You can see with the scope, I've pushed the scope as far forward as it would go. In fact, the front of the first mount, it's only half on the rail, but it is tight enough. So yesterday I was testing it out. You'll see some of that video in a bit. I tested it in the daytime, I tested it at night. Works really well. It's just a matter of getting used to it now and finding out all the different things and opening it sinks in there. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. What you must remember with these is preparation is your main thing. So you've got to make sure that you get the tape on enough to make it tight enough, but not too tight that you can't shove the mount on. Then you shove it on, get it all lined up, tighten it off, and hopefully it will go that way every time you do it. It also has the ability to shoot in slow motion, so you can go 2, 4 or 8 times slower with this one, so you can do some slow-mo shots. The eye relief is 70mm according to the thing. Now once you've fitted it on, then you've got to get it focused in. So the back diopter wheel here, I can't remember if when I switched on for the first time, I think it might have asked me to do that, but I can't remember. But basically, if you don't see anything come up telling you to focus the diopter, just go onto the menu on the back of the camera, press that, a menu will come up and you'll see the diopter thing on it to focus it. So what comes up next is a picture of the camera, and you get 6 little boxes with lines going through, and you focus the wheel until all those lines are in focus, and that's that focused. And then what you do, you look through the scope at your target, and then you focus in with the wheel underneath there, and that focuses in your reticle, so it's a nice sharp reticle. It also focuses in what's down range, and then you've got the parallax on your rifle. But the first thing to do, well, what I did before I put the scope on, I parallax the scope to whatever I was going to shoot at. Then I fitted the scope, and then I did all the focusing with the actual camera then. But it seemed to work out okay. What you will find is if you do get one of these, you'll have to get yourself a battery charger, because it doesn't. You can buy them from them, but if you can get a 18650 battery charger, that's all you need. You've probably already got them, I don't know. But get a battery charger, get some spare batteries, and you charge it that way. What the hell? That bloody marker on me. Yeah, you charge it. You charge it up with a battery charger. What I've been doing instead of plugging the camera into the computer, because you can get to the memory card easy enough, I've been taking it out of the camera and plugging it into a memory card reader that I've got. So I've been doing it that way, but you can do it the other way. But I'll show you a few things about the online website, what they've got up with. I'll copy and paste some of the views from the website, and I'll get you the link to the website. Next up, I'll show you what I could see through the lens yesterday in the daylight and at night time. And as we go forward, I'll get more used to this. I'll probably get it a lot better focused than it already is, and we should have some good feedback from it. I mean, I've found it really good. I'm so surprised that I didn't go out and buy it myself. That they actually contacted me. It's the first time anybody's done that for me, so I do thank them for that, and I will give you an honest review. You'll see what it's like. I can't lie to you on it. You'll see what it's like through the camera anyway when I show it. What I will do, I mean, the weather's not too brilliant this week or next, but I'll try and get down to the range. I'll get down there just before daylight when it's still dark. I'll do some distance shooting with it. We'll get to see what it's like at 100 yards, because they're saying it will work out to 328. Well, as long as I can see all the range at 100, that's okay with me. I mean, if you've got an air rifle, you don't really want to be shooting much past 30-40 yards, do you? Not at night. But it's supposed to be a good sensor. Everything about it's supposed to be good from the read up, and from other reports that I've heard they're good as well. That's why I was thinking of getting one. But that is it for now. I'll now move on, and you'll see what I did yesterday shooting it. And one other thing that I'll show at the end is the file system on this is what they call TS files, and they're not MP4. Steve Allen did mention it on his Gunology. But I've actually gone online, downloaded some software for it, and I'm going to show you. It's all free. I'll show you how I converted it. It's a 3-step process, so if you get one of these and you're wondering how am I going to get this onto MP4 format, you can do it now, because you'll see what I did. So let's get on with the video. So that's 3 times. This is where it escapes on a bipod. And that's back to 1 time. It's a lot clearer picture now. I'll go through what I did to get it focused like this. It should be okay on the scope, hopefully. Okay then folks, this is a view through the scope now, and you can see it's a lot clearer. I'll show you how I did it. I've got a couple of dogs around me now. There's no pellets or anything in the rifle, but just to show you, that's what I was shooting at last night in the dark. It's really clear. So there's a couple of idiots here, look. A bit too close, but it's definitely 0 minute 20. There's a little ass over there. This one has got a illuminator on it. I can't really see it when I switch it on though here. It's not dark enough to make an effect. Put the cord down, you'll see it. It's one of these where each turn it's either on or off. So when I take the cap off again, now it's focusing in again. But, yeah, pretty good. Very clear picture in the day, and obviously I can use this at night now. It's zeroed correctly. I was rushing a bit yesterday, but I actually went to the menu, adjusted the focus of the eye optic, and once I'd done that, I adjusted the little wheel that focuses the reticle, and as soon as the reticle's focused in, everything else did. But you can see it's really clear. I mean, that's 20 yards, but I mean it's fine, and I've not even adjusted the actual adjustment on the scope either yet, so quite easy to take shots there. In fact, I might do a few shots. No, it's clear. That'll be the next part, so I'll do that when these idiots are out of the way. That's Diesel down there. He's the one that's got more pug in him. So they're a pug, straight beagle cross. Don't know where Leo is, but they're always bloody fighting. There he is, look. Oh. Yeah, so next door I'll get the dogs in, I'll fire 10 shots down range. Okay, as you can see, I put a new target up. Scope will need adjustment, because what I'm using now are the QIS streamlined at 9.56 grains. Seems to do quite well yesterday. Shot low and to the left. Okay. is now. Come through the same hole, so we'll go one up, two to the right. Sorry about that, twisted you there when I went to my reticle, but here we go. Okay then, knock a crack it. Can't tell if the crow one's down or not, I'll soon find out. Really accurate these are, the gun lights. Found 3 or 4 pellets it lights now. So that's the 10 shots. There we go. You can see it better now. Go for the egg first. A little plum tomato. I think the carrots fell off. Well, going for the crow. It's a bit low, I think. Knock a cracker. Right in the centre. That's it. So that's the view at night. There's a little henry there. Splash target with a splashed egg all over it. Tomatoes been disintegrated. A quick look around. That's a zoom in by 2. That's a zoom into 3. Now that wire there had a carrot on it. I don't know how that's come off it. Press it again. It goes back to 1 times. Okay then, you've all seen the daytime and nighttime videos that I've done using the One Leaf Commander NV100. Now the camera format is in what they call TS format, the file system. It's not MP4, so you'll need to convert those TM files to MP4 files so you can actually play them in a normal way, or if you want to upload it to YouTube. So where you need to go is videosoftdev.com, and it'll bring you to this page, and this is VSDC. This one in front of us now is the video editor, but they do all the products as well. They're all free, and there's a specific one here for video converting. So if we click on that, that's the video converter, and it brings us down to this page here. That's free download converter is available now, so you just click on that, download it to your computer. When it's finished downloading, what you need to do, so I've already done it, is click on the video converter icon on your desktop, and it'll bring you up to this page here. So what you need to do next, it's only a few different steps you need to do. You go up to the top left hand side and click on open files. Right, that took me direct to the file, but basically it's not going to do that for you. What you got to do, you've got to get to your computer, then it'll bring a box up basically similar to what you see now. So you've got to then search for it. So I've got mine in a desktop, and it's in this folder here. So you click on the file, click open, and just leave it a minute to find the file. It should appear in the box on your top right when it's uploaded, and there it is now. At that point you need to go up to the left hand side and click on formats. Now you'll see all different kinds of things up here, but the best one I've found, so I've tried it a few times with different kind of settings. If you go to the Xbox one and then choose MP4, and then from there you go to conversion, which is on the top bar as well, and click on start conversion. So what it's doing now, if you look down at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, it's actually converting that file to MP4 file. It's showing you the time it's going to take. This will probably take a couple of minutes, so I'll speed through that bit and I'll show you what to do next. But basically, once that's finished, it's converted the file and it's then usable then. So that's all you need to do. So nobody's actually talked about doing this. I know Steve Allen mentioned that it was in a different file format, but it didn't tell you how you could convert it if you didn't know how to convert it, and this is one of the ways you can do it. It's quite a good conversion kit, this one. You can do it with VLC Player, but I tried that the other day. It worked once and crashed about 5 or 6 times trying others, but this one's pretty stable, so I would go with this one. Right, got 1 minute 5 to complete, so I'll fast forward now. Ten seconds. And that's complete, so just click on OK. You can come out of that, and if you look in the folder the original folder where you got the file from, the TS files there, and now one next to it is MP4. So you can delete the TS file and click on the file to complete. Skip through it a bit. That's the view. Okay then, so that is how to convert a TS file using the VSDC file converter. Thanks for watching.